Hello everyone, this is kind of tree you don't often see, or I don't often see as bonsai, which is Cornus Sanguinea, which is the common dogwood, quite often grown because it can be cut off short and it throws up nice coloured shoots. In this case they're usually kind of blood red. And then you cut them back after the winter and you have the nice blood red stalks in your garden. But this is, they will and do grow into quite a big tree. I've been trying to cultivate this as a tree for quite some time with some success and some failure, in that this entire half of the tree died right back and left a clear line down the side of the trunk, which I've carved back to over this last winter. The tree has been wired and pruned last autumn, which I did off camera, but I'm just going to give it a tiny little trim because it's starting to shoot out some quite long shoots at the top here. Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you. Yeah, so such as here, I have several pairs of leaves and I'm getting some quite long internodes there. So I'm going to locate my scissors, and where that is happening and I'm not happy, I'm just going to trim them back. I'm trimming it quite short to 2 leaves. In other places such as here, these shoots haven't started to grow at all yet, so I'm going to leave them, and then here where they're growing I will just trim them off. That one I'm going to leave, I want it to fill into this area a little bit more. This I'm just going to leave as a sacrificial branch. And yeah, so basically I'm not going to do much else to that tree at all, except when I'm watering, as I'm looking around, I will see a shoot such as this one, and I will wait until it gets to this sort of length, and I will just cut it back. I missed the boat on repotting this tree this spring. I really should have done it, but I didn't. It's too late for it to be done now. This washing up bowls pretty much had it. Got some hangers on in here, some volunteers. There's a field maple, I believe, 3 conifers, some blades of grass. Won't bother with those. There's a prunus of some kind and possibly another field maple there, and another one in behind. So yeah, that's this tree. Like I say, whenever I see a piece like this from now on, I will just keep cutting it back, and hopefully we'll start to build up the crown into a nice tree canopy shape. I like to think it's getting there. The deadwood on the side is, I know some people say you shouldn't have deadwood on a deciduous tree, but my tree, if I want deadwood on it, I'll have deadwood on it. So there, as they say. I may wire this branch down. Yeah, I'm going to wire that branch down. Let me just grab a piece of wire. So I want to fill in that quadrant of the canopy a bit. So let's move the camera in. That's right, making you feel too seasick. Okay, so just a question of securing this end of the wire, which will go in under that piece of wire there, I think. A bit like threading a needle. Lovely, we'll hold that piece nice and secure. Under, rubbling over. Okay, and then I can just bring that piece down like so. That piece will come with it, and there we have beginnings of filling in that side of the quadrant. So yeah, so this is one of my cornices. Now just to show you, they don't all have to be large, just bear with me and we'll swap it for another tree and we'll see what that one looks like. Okay, so here's my little cornice. Just to give you an idea of its size, just a little diddy one. Your quick 360 degrees. So basically I'm just doing the same with this tree now. I'm just, wherever the shoots are starting to elongate, I'm cutting back to 2 pairs of leaves. And that's keeping this tree quite compact. As you can see, it has a really nice winter form. At the moment the trunk is still red, or at least reddy brown. Eventually that'll lose that redness. But yeah, just go around cutting out the growing tips, just preventing this tree from getting too leggy. And it seems quite happy with that. So the only thing is I do lose the flowers, and these trees do flower. They do have quite a big flower, so which would probably look totally out of scale on this tree. So yeah, so that's my small tree. We'll just take the camera to a different part of the garden and look at another of these in situ on the bench that's actually in flower now. Okay, so here's one of my benches, and in the front you can see the big beech in form, which has had its first cut back of this season, and there in the back in that washing up bowl is Cornus Sanguinea, and it's flowering its little heart out. Very pretty flowers they are too. There we go. I'll leave you with a view of those. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care of yourselves.